Damascus Dark Ether. Orion.
What the hell?
Are they draining all the blood? No.
That's what's in the tubes on the floor.
Yeah. But they all red. Are they absorbing all the blood? Looks like lava blood. Oh wait, what? Oh shit, what up, Big Bear? Yo! What's up, bruh? Oh, what the fuck? We just playing RE9? What's this? What the hell? Yes.
Found you.
Yes, Zeno, that's correct.
Oh.
All tests have come back positive. I can confirm that she is indeed the one that we've been searching for. If all goes as planned, Elpis will soon be in our hands. Of course. But first, I must initiate the protocol. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
This nigga is weird as fuck, bro. Oh shit. Self-destruction protocol. Oh god, bro. Dr. Victor Giddy. This nigga a fucking weirdo. I was right, it is all the blood. Oh shit. Yeah, finally. I finally got some ammo. Oh shit. Fuck off me, nigga. Yo, I'm about to die, bro. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna redo that because I didn't even see that at first.
Where's the room? What the hell? Shit. Okay. Damn it. Please work.
Bitch ass nigga. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Hey nigga, the fuck? Woo! Jesus.
Oh, shit, shit, shit.
Oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna make it against these niggas. I can't. No. These zombies, they're too fucking strong. This is a traumatizing amount of blood. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Why does this shit keep happening?
Why is this really angry?
Oh, I made it. Okay. I'm coming, Emily. No.
How the heck fucking know what this is?
Let's go. We are escaping the fucking facility, finally.
You get it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
What the fuck did you do?
Reese? Reese, what's happening? It's okay, Emily. I'm here. Emily, it's gonna get a little bumpy. I'm right next to you.
No, lady, I'm gonna need you up front.
Oh, it's okay, I'm alright.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, there are so many of them.
Strap in.
Oh shit. That nigga shit on himself. All of them shit on themselves.
Oh, come on!
What's it look like I'm doing? No shit!
Great.
Hold tight, I'm taking off!
Yo. We have a gun. We can help you. Why can't we shoot? Oh shit. Ah, man.
You okay?
Ah!
Oh, Emily.
No. No.
Elvis.
Leon, let's go.
Grace. What's she got to do with this? Hello, gorgeous.
Come on, Emily.
Oh, she hurt, bruh. She better not be. She better not be dead or dying.
That girl just can't stay out of trouble.
Oh hell yeah, nigga.
Sherry, Grace is still here.
The FBI agent.
Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this somehow.
Is she okay?
No. But I've Got it covered.
It's that. Oh shit. Nigga, I'm not paying attention. Hold up. No way.
Dead.
Need to be.
Next.
The first place anything
Oh shit, reload.
Must be time for the evening service.
Oh shit, nigga's the chef. No.
All right.
Soup. No soup. No soup.
Excuse me.
I knew.
Stay with me.
Grace.
Leon!
Where's she?
Oh, this is Emily. Help me, I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, look at me.
No.
We're gonna be okay. Yeah? Can't stay here. That should be the way to the water treatment plant. It's our way out. Let's go.
Oh.
Hey, just don't give up. Take her. Get her safe. Go. Now.
What the fuck?
I'll keep our friends busy.
Look at this nasty motherfucker.
beat it. I think I might have got it. I think I might have got it. Oh, that's fucking Jimmy. I knew it. That's my second time doing it.
You got it?
I
Good
beat that
shit.
shit my second try, nigga. I'm fucking stoked, nigga. Once again, feel it. I was quiet the whole time.
Oh my
I was
god.
quiet the whole time, nigga. I was going crazy, Jimmy. That's why I kept gasping, nigga.
Damn it. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I don't understand
I
what you.
just got the camera. I beat that shit my second try, nigga. I swear to
Is
God.
this. What is
You have
this?
to beat it in 10 minutes, under 10 minutes, nigga. Let's fucking go. I beat it, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Hold on. Holy shit. Okay, I promise you, that's my third time in total playing the map.
But what is that?
That's like a little parkour game. Hold on, let me show you the camera.
I remember that there's one Pixel Gun 3D game. Not Pixel Gun 3D. I think it was. Yeah, it was Pixel Gun 3D.
I was holding my breath and shit, nigga. Okay, I didn't mean to get. I was trying to get. I'm like, wait, I'm kind of going.
Hey, man. Very nice.
I didn't catch you.
I need this to be more person. I almost died, nigga. The first shadow judges made another.
I will.
Okay. All right. I think I'm complaining a little bit, but I'm already about to say it, but I don't know if because I'm not even fully through the game yet, but I'm already noticing. Hey man, her sections are longer than Leon's. I'll be on her sections longer than I'll be playing for Leon. I'll be playing it for Leon like it'd be way too quick. I'm like, damn. And I'm like, well, I get it because it's the action. The action happens quicker, and the horror is longer and more suspenseful. But it's like, okay, hold on. That's so far. I don't know yet because
Maybe it switches completely towards the end of the game. That's how it's usually thinking.
with your dick in the dirt. Actually, hey, I need to make myself something. I'm about to.
You see me in the coop.
Guys, this double AK-47 unit is crazy. GTA 5 came out in 2013. The Earth is flat, and that's not a debate.
Ice Spice butt.
Nice.
You need to do this Ice Spice butt.
Ice Spice butt.
This is a photograph of a nuclear facility in the Israeli test room. It was paid for by France, and one American president tried to shut it down. He was gone within the year 1963. President John F. Kennedy was locked in a confrontation with Israeli Prime Minister Ben Gurion over the Dimona nuclear facility. The documents exist. They are held at the National Security Archive in Washington, D.C. Kennedy's letters were near ultimatums. He demanded biannual inspections. He warned, in writing, that Washington's commitment to and support of Israel could be, quote, seriously jeopardized if the program continued unchecked. Ben Gurion's response ignored the question entirely. On June 15, 1960, Kennedy's final ultimatum letter was drafted. It was never delivered. Because the day before it was due to arrive, Ben Gurion resigned. The U.S. Embassy was instructed to hold the letter pending further instructions. Those instructions never came. 5 months later, November 22nd, 1963, Dallas, Lyndon B. Johnson became president. Within months, the inspection demands were quietly dropped. Within years, the United States adopted what it called a policy of nuclear ambiguity. An official refusal to acknowledge Israel's nuclear capability. That policy has held every administration since. No inspections, no acknowledgement, no pressure. The policy Kennedy died fighting against became permanent American law before the war was out.
That's mine.
The documents are in Washington. The facility is still running. And the question nobody in government will answer is what exactly changed on November 22nd, 1963. This is a photograph of a nuclear facility in the Israeli desert. It was built in secret, paid for by France, and one American president tried to shut it down. He was gone within the year 1963. President John F. Kennedy was locked in a confrontation with Israel. I've been banned from the United Kingdom for criticizing Israel. Just happened, I was at the airport, and they said the British government has...
What? How did you get banned, nigga? I got banned from Israel. I got banned from the UK for talking bad about Israel. What?
That's what you really hate from the UK one too.
Like, that's like getting arrested for talking shit about Afghanistan while you're in Canada. What?
Checked in your visa. I already had a visa. They apparently pulled it. They had nothing on me. It's a violation of British law in any way, shape, or form. You could even charge me a visa because they said my criticism of Israel is by definition anti-Semitic, and hence I must be banned. So I got banned for criticizing the United Kingdom. I got banned for criticizing Israel in the United Kingdom. And ironically, they said, well, the way you criticized Israel was that you said it controls the American government. And since we're the British government, we're not allowing you to criticize Israel. So you see how we are out of control. No, I don't see that. Actually, that's deeply ironic. It sounds like you are.
And saying that terrible performance in that, they're not worried about the sharks or Shark Tank. It says any resistance to data centers in this country is a national security issue. It's not a housing, it's a Utah national security. Here's the thing. These data centers huge protect Americans. This listen, race prices taking over using all of our water, that's a security issue. What's the government saying about that? What is the government doing about that? In 30 years old, it is not necessarily false. That it means a lie. That definition is the result of a long campaign to disenchant our civilization. It is actually a coding system for articulating truths that can't be articulated with a basic human language. Human beings do not interface with reality through logic alone. In eternity, we are told it is not necessarily false. That it means a lie. That definition is the result of a long campaign to disenchant our civilization. It is actually a coding system for articulating truths that can't be articulated with a basic human language. Human beings do not interface with reality through logic alone. Human beings interface with reality through sleep. Everyone, whether they admit or not, use their life as a sleep. There are characters, enemies, heroes, warriors, sustainers, treating Romans you remember for no rational reason. You may not follow without you, but your nervous systems will have any chances to do this and listen. Many human beings have an inner keenness, and it believes unseen voices. Today, we would call that intuition. Remember those fake boxes, it's right, same sound, touch, taste, smell. But for human history, this is that human beings have underlying sensitivity to the invisible architecture around them. That's what we have called intuition. And then swing around the Enlightenment and accelerate through the industrial and age. That's when you get to target senses, primarily as a reaction to institutional and begin to strangle the life force of the Western man. The Western world is a big bang. It begins to distrust the entire scholarly imagination. It's that kind of intuition.
Daddy! Like a rooster, but I used to.
Not making this video to start with. Today is my first day. No drugs, alcohol, fast food, energy drinks, caffeine, smoking, masturbation, weed, vaping, hookah, porn, gambling, sports betting, cheating.
Those are all the best things in the world. Domestic violence.
Those withdrawals are gonna hit like madness, fam. Look, I understand dropping every sin in the book and becoming a better man, right? But we gotta do like in steps, right? I don't know if going cold turkey, all those things you listed, gang, is gonna work. I'm not hating on your
That's the fuck I'm saying.
process. Because everybody's process is different, of course. I'm not even judging. I'm just looking out for your sake. Because dropping all those sins one by one, bro. That video was stripped. I was waiting for him to stop.
Low-budget films are taking over Hollywood right now. Over the weekend, 2 indie films with tiny budgets just beat one of the biggest movie franchises in history. Not only did both Backrooms and Obsession score higher domestic figures than the new Star Wars movie, but they have also both broken multiple records of their own. Obsession just became the lowest budget film to top the box office in 17 years and made over 100 times its production cost of under $1 million. And also, the director of Backrooms, 20-year-old Kane Parsons, is now officially the youngest director ever to have a number one film globally. And if that all wasn't impressive enough, both of these films were made by YouTubers, just like
Modern SpongeBob.
which recently pulled in over
Oh, the elixir of life, and it smells like Old Spice cashmere and vanilla wood deodorant.
You have a filter on the music? Or is that how it sounds?
Bubble your insurance with Liberty and save hundreds.
Yeah.
Cut.
Instead of
Bundle your insurance with Liberty
Shut up,
Mutual and
nigga.
save hundreds.
Modern SpongeBob sucks. The stories lack meaning. Every character has been flattened into a single exaggerated personality trait. The animation itself looks way too polished, and the endless amount of spin-offs are just plain disrespectful. Nickelodeon has squeezed every last doubloon
What's he
they
doing?
possibly
He
can
don't-
out of
he don't-
that
he didn't
sponge. And no,
So what is
it's
this?
not just because we grew up.
What's he doing in
Decline
front of your face and you didn't
SpongeBob
see, my
SquarePants
nigga?
can be traced back to one specific moment in 2005, because the creator of the show, Steven Hillenburg, never wanted the show to continue after season 3. But once Hillenburg stepped away, and especially after his death, the network transformed SpongeBob into a content machine that totally ignores the vision and the soul of its original creator.
Am I really gonna try to save our money? Of course I am.
The story of SpongeBob isn't about the animation, it's about the animator, because like most creations, the humans behind them are often what make them so special. The greatest Nickelodeon show of all time wasn't created by some animation expert or a corporate product design team. He was a marine biologist who liked to create weird little sea creatures in his free time. Steven Hillenburg wasn't a big dreamer. He didn't have Hollywood aspirations. He was very grounded and rooted in reality, which is why he never thought that being an artist was a real career path. Lucky for him, he was also extremely interested in marine science. His practical life plan was that he could get a job in his field and maybe get to express his inner artist here and there.
I was minoring in art, and I had teachers in the art department saying, "What are you doing? Why aren't you in the art school?" I guess I thought, well, I do this. I like marine biology and science, and I'm an artist, so I'll end up making exhibits or working at a museum or something. I just immediately put the two together.
What were you painting? Were you painting sort of realistic, classical realism?
No, these weird, surreal landscapes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, with humans.
After college, Steve got a job at the Ocean Institute in California. He enjoyed teaching children about marine life around Dana Point, where he spent a lot of his time studying invertebrates in coastal tide pools, which consisted of aquatic animals without backbones like starfish, crabs, octopi, and the sea sponge. One day, Steve's boss asked him if he could use his artistic skills to make a comic book project for incoming children.
He came up with this idea of doing this comic book called The Intertidal Zone, and it starred basically all these invertebrate sea creatures from the tide pools in Southern California, such as sea star, barnacles, short crabs, and actually the host was a sponge named Bob, but not like SpongeBob. He was a natural-looking sponge.
Steve didn't realize it then, but he just casually made the blueprint for one of the most successful cartoons of all time. After that, for years, he contemplated pursuing a career in art because all of his free time went to creating sculptures, drawings, and even films. But he still loved marine science and the consistent, reliable paycheck that came with his job. But then in the early 90s, his work got recognized by Nickelodeon showrunner Joe Murray, who gave Steven a job as an animation director for Rocko's Modern Life at the network. While working at Nick, one of his co-animators read the Intertidal Zone comic he made 5 years earlier and convinced Steve to try to build his own show from it.
And then Martin was looking at the Intertidal comic that I had, and he said, "What are you, crazy? This is your show right here."
Steve developed early concepts starting with the main character, Sponge Boy. Steve loved how resilient sea sponges are. They've done studies where people put them in a blender only for the sea sponge to return to its natural form and stay alive. He could use Sponge Boy as a flexible character character that could morph into crazy shapes, but he felt that it would be funnier if he resembled a kitchen sponge rather than an actual sea sponge, hence the square shape. Now, Steve wanted this character to be an adult, but to have a childlike innocence, no hate in his heart, and oftentimes no adult logic to prevent him from getting into silly situations.
I would say the show is really about not losing your childlike sense in life.
After they learned SpongeBob was already copyrighted, he chose the name SpongeBob SquarePants. And what's incredible is how much every single detail in the show was intentionally inspired by his marine science background.
Why is he living in a pineapple? Why is he living in a pineapple? And first of all, my logic was, it's Hawaiiana. The pineapple in some cultures represents friendship. Like in England, I think you'll see a door knocker.
It's all over because that meant welcome.
Yeah, it makes sense that he would live in the pineapple, right? Because he's friendly.
Every aspect of the show was loosely logical and funny at the same time. SpongeBob's closest friend is a starfish named Patrick Star, who is the dumbest character of the show because actual starfish don't have brains. The owner of the Krusty Krab and SpongeBob's boss, Mr. Krabs, was based on the manager of a Maine seafood restaurant where Steve worked as a teenager. Mr. Krabs' entire identity surrounds his obsession with money and exploiting his workers and customers for profit. He's what people would call a bottom feeder, and crabs in real life feed on things at the bottom of the ocean. Sandy Cheeks is a squirrel from Texas who wears an astronaut suit that keeps her alive underwater. It was Steve's attempt at making a strong female character that embodied the adventurer's spirit during the space missions to the moon overseen from Houston. Squidward Tentacles is actually Steve Hillenburg's way of joking about the other half of his real-life personality. He's a pretentious, aspiring artist, a mediocre band geek, and his name doesn't match his octopus body, representing the internal confusion with his own artistic identity.
Squidward's name, but he's not fun. I like the round head, but Squidward is funnier than Octoboy. Squidward is this curmudgeon, this naughty, aloof, a wannabe artist. In a way, Squidward is the guy I can identify with most.
See, Squid belongs to some of those music societies, right? The clarinet, undersea clarinet society. Yeah, he's into interpretive dance and any kind of snobbery incorporated he would be into. Subscribes to Fancy Living Digest. Anything that SpongeBob's not into, Squidward's probably into.
Steve got to be as creative and absurd as possible while creating his own show, and yet everything is there for a reason. While SpongeBob lives in a friendly pineapple, Squidward lives in an Easter Island head that plays on his big-headed ambitions. Patrick is an idiot who literally lives under a rock. Mr. Krabs runs a restaurant shaped like a giant lobster trap, along with living at home with his whale daughter, Pearl, in an anchor. Plankton owns the Chum Bucket restaurant that is always empty. Chum in real life is bait made out of dead fish to attract sharks. Since Plankton's potential customers are all fish, they probably don't want to partake in cannibalism. Sandy lives in a dome under the sea, inverting the phrase fish out of water to a mammal out of the air, and the town they live in is called Bikini Bottom. Most of us think about a bathing suit, however, it is also a dark humor reference to the Bikini Atoll nuclear site, which is located in the real-world country of the Marshall Islands. 67 nuclear weapons tests were carried out from 1946 to 1958, including the explosion of the first H-bomb. I personally love this detail because if there were talking sea creatures in a town in the ocean, it probably would have happened after nuclear radiation mutated all the living organisms. All of this is to say that Steve was arguably more of a pure artist than most traditional animators, and it's the loose logic that turns a good cartoon into a great cartoon. And even though Steve wasn't the most confident guy in the world, he knew he had a great idea, and he fought Nickelodeon hard to keep his idea from being destroyed. At the beginning, people give you notes and you have to fight back. It was a new show, and no one knows if a new show will work. Nick had decided it didn't want any more animal shows and wanted stories with kids, like Hey Arnold. They actually wanted to make Arnold Under the Sea and make SpongeBob a child. I said, no, that's not the show. In fact, Hillenburg almost walked out and refused to work with Nickelodeon until they came to a compromise. SpongeBob would go to school like a child, but it would be a boat driving school for young adults taught by a character named Mrs. Puff. And although the fandom now loves Mrs. Puff, this is the harsh reality of working with a corporation. You have to make concessions for the sake of making your bosses and executives happy, which is something that Hillenburg would grow extremely tired of in the coming years. But creating the animated world is only half the battle. Steve now needed the right voice actors to bring these characters to life. He chose Tom Kenny, who voiced Heifer in Rocko's Modern Life, for SpongeBob's voice. Tom later admitted that SpongeBob's high-pitched voice was inspired by a real-life little person who was angry about being typecast as an elf.
There was one guy at the audition. He was, in a different part of the corridor, and he was hanging with a couple of his buds, and just the most bitter, ticked-off little person in an elf outfit you've ever seen.
So this is the only, if it wasn't for the Christmas shit, I wouldn't work. This is the only time of the year that I work. You're pissing me off. It's like, I'm glad to have it, knock on wood, but motherfucker,
And I was just like, wow. And I told Steve Hillenburg that story. Years go by, and he remembered that story. I totally even forgot the story because it was something that happened to you on a day, and then you tell people that you run into that day, and then you kind of forget about it. And he says, remember that guy? So
that's kind of where SpongeBob came from, sort of like a munchkin,
without the negativity.
Tom was the perfect voice for the role, and Hillenburg somehow managed to assemble a ton of underrated voice actors who gave each character an iconic vocal identity.
To play Plankton, kaboom! Larry, the lobster. Hey,
I'm going to play Fred.
No, never. I'm on Team Krabs for life.
Team? Oh, pick me!
We're all Krabby Patties right now.
Well, Plankton, like a reheated Krabby Patty, you've been foiled again.
I'll have 2 Krabby Patties, extra ketchup, extra mustard, and hold the mayo.
Prioritizing the art style over traditional storytelling, filling the cast with bizarre characters, and making the tone intentionally chaotic sounded like a disaster for a new kids show. To Nickelodeon executives, SpongeBob probably looked less like the future of children's television and more like an unmarketable experiment. But Steve didn't care. I was definitely interested in making a world that was different to anything on the air and to what had existed before. It was also to do with my interest in the ocean and background as a marine biologist, and I was conscious of creating something that I wanted to be my own. The SpongeBob SquarePants universe was the result of one guy's deeply personal creative vision, which ironically was about to make these corporate suits filthy rich. In 1999, SpongeBob SquarePants debuted on Nickelodeon and was an instant success. The pilot was called Help Wanted, along with 2 other sister episodes or episodes within an episode called Reef Blower and Tea at the Tree Dome. And right away, it was clear that the show wasn't following the traditional rules of another animated series. For starters, Steve chose to introduce Bikini Bottom in a French accent. The reason behind the voice came from a French oceanographer, Jacques Cousteau, who was the first person on TV to inspire Hillenburg to be a marine biologist.
Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with life, home of one of my favorite creatures, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly.
And even for an animated show, SpongeBob was surprisingly colorful. The entire landscape was painted in light blues and greens with fine sand and rays of light all over to simulate the feeling of being underwater. But once again, if anything was beautiful or deep, it also came with something absurd to balance it out, like how the Hawaiian t-shirt flowers in the sky and sand looked like how they were drawn by a little kid, or how buildings in the backgrounds always looked like massive pieces of coral made out of metal. SpongeBob had the world's loudest foghorn alarm clock to make sure he was awake at the same time every day. He had a pet sea snail named Gary that was always annoyed and meowed like a cat. He had a closet full of the same exact SquarePants outfits. Instead of lifting weights, he lifted stuffed animals, to show he was extremely ambitious but adorably innocent. He hyped himself up, saying his signature catchphrase, "I'm ready." And his neighborhood friend Patrick popped out from his rock to support SpongeBob in his quest to live his lifelong dream to be a fry cook at the Krusty Krab. Additionally, most animated shows at the time were drawn on model, meaning they stuck to a fixed style guide to maintain consistency from frame to frame. However, SpongeBob SquarePants was created using off-model animation, meaning that every time you looked at SpongeBob, he was never exactly the same. His tie could be smaller, his face could be longer, his teeth could be bigger, but most importantly, his body and face was essentially elastic, so he could be stretched and transformed to literally wear his emotions, which meant that the writers didn't just have to rely on dialogue to tell their story or prove their point. They could visually tell stories by changing SpongeBob's physical form. And beyond off-model, Hillenburg's SpongeBob wasn't afraid to use really impressive sketching and painting to add drama to the scene. For example, when SpongeBob and Patrick meet Sandy in Tea in the Tree Dome, SpongeBob spends his first time in open air. Patrick makes SpongeBob believe that all he has to do is be fancy, telling him to keep his pinky up no matter what, but soon SpongeBob starts to slowly die in the tree dome, and Patrick stupidly tells SpongeBob to ignore water and keep his pinky raised. When they zoom in on his drying face, the details look closer to fine art rather than a cartoon. Of course, none of these techniques on their own were technically new, but SpongeBob SquarePants had put them together in a way that redefined modern animation. The highly detailed close-ups made for often uncomfortable and sometimes gross situations. But to take it even further than that, Hillenburg's team also had no trouble using real-life people as plot devices whenever they thought it was ridiculously funny. In a Season 2 Christmas special called Christmas Who, we're introduced to Tom Kenny dressed in a pirate's costume named Patchy the Pirate, with a parrot puppet named Potty. He'd be depicted as SpongeBob's #1 fan and become a major host in any SpongeBob specials. Or another strange episode where a man dressed up in a gorilla costume pops into frame, tries to kill Sandy and Patrick, rips SpongeBob in half, and gave nightmares to children around the world. Best kid show ever. As if it couldn't get any better, the stories and character dynamics were damn near perfect. Initially, it seems like everyone in Bikini Bottom sees SpongeBob as a fool or pitiful man-child. Characters like Squidward.
Experience a Verilux progressive lens powered by AI for sharp focus in low light.
Tired about hearing everything powered by AI.
Powered. You mean completely used by AI?
That's what they said, but
completely
that's what
used. Oh, where is that?
It's 31 grams of protein. That's
right.
I have all their secrets. People have a right to know the truth from Steven Spielberg.
That truth will upend all established order across the entire world.
Jimmy.
Mr. Krabs and Plankton see his hopeful perspective as a weakness and try to explain.
Like, they're not conditioned, like trying to prepare it. Like, stop, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
It for their own personal gain. But to Hillenburg, he said the premise for the show is that innocence prevails, which I don't think it always does in real life. And this is demonstrated constantly with his interactions with Squidward, with the first being jellyfishing, where SpongeBob and Patrick invite Squidward to catch jellyfish in jellyfish.
Artists are genuinely bigger than the music they put out now. And to some degree, I find that to be a problem. Now, of course, this will vary from genre to genre and culture to culture, since this is a more traditionally aligned with hip-hop channel. We're going to focus on that. And unfortunately, because the mainstream and the underground aren't too much distinguishable, at least at the time we make this video, I'm going to talk about both genres. So with that being said, let's talk about, the strange field that mainstream rappers are in right now. When I think of mainstream, I think about the people that have, I guess, been around since the mid to late 2010s, and the people who are still dropping music to this day that have been around for even longer than that. Like, unfortunately, Drake is still making albums, even though he is nowhere near as good as he once was before. His name only holds so much weight at this point because of what he did 5 to 10 years ago. And it's really no secret. For you to disagree with me, I think you're being a bit too, I don't know. I don't want to say you're wrong. You know, if you genuinely do feel like Drake is still making good music in 2026, I mean, that's your opinion. You're allowed to have that opinion. Who am I to say you're wrong? You know,
Watch this. This nigga's in my lobby again. He's like, yeah, once we get in the game, like, hi. Swear to God, like, hi, Tay. Because that's the nigga who's your name talking shit, right? Yellow Black Rigo. I'm a fucking Cheeto. And I sit out with my feet up.
I'll get you out, Emily. There's got to be a way to get to the surface.
sound easy.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry. Dead end. Can't let that thing hurt her. It's okay, Emily. Here, rest here. Here you go. I need to keep you safe. Okay.
You heard her. I can hear you. I feel good. I can barely see it. I like that box.
There has to be a way to kill that thing.
That nigga trying to run out, Jimmy.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance.
Hey, Jaden.
I need to find those power units.
I never going to get y'all to be. bitch. Like this is fucking.
Stay back.
Walk and step on me.
Die already.
I cannot see, man.
Two to go.
Like a nigga till kill them, that's the baby says for you. It was fucked up what you did to me, guys. Man,
No lever. There has to be one somewhere.
I hit. No, 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 no. I shot you. You ran away.
Only one more.
Look at the fire, dude. Look at the fire. You look so good. Hi, bitch. Fuck!
Power has been successfully restored.
Bitch.
They should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
I don't like my winter.
You trying to pick up my gun, nigga. Trying to pick up my gun, nigga. And then stranger walked through that spawn and found around the corner for me to tell him not to pick up his gun.
Change is inevitable. Yes, you decided it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not the zone, nigga.
I'm over here fucking running around like, where the fuck do I go? How to go in the elevator?
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking way. Come on. Open.
Ah.
They should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
Look, recruit, you didn't see that. You didn't see what happened.
You enjoy.
I missed.
MAGA, don't shoot, I'm white. His final tag is MAGA. His name is Don't Shoot, I'm white. Why can I stop off the tag? Eat drunk, can I drink a wheat 8? Sit down, you got to go with the shit.
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking way. Come on. Open.
Hey, man, why am I walking in my bike?
Damn.
Finally.
Queenie's brother.
Look at bones are still there.
Is that his melted body?
Emily, please be okay.
Wait, look at it. Is it I thought it was like actually expanding, like on the floor, like it's actually spilling over. I was gonna be weird. Damn. So even if I have a card on my tap to pay, I can't look at card details. Oh, okay. Nope. Yes. No, I can't.
Emily, it's me. Emily? Oh no! Wake up! Come on! Oh no! Oh, Emily! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, come on, Emily. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wake up, Emily! Come on! Dirty. Come on!
After all this, you just gonna die? Oh.
Ellie. Hi. It's me. I'm right here. You okay? You okay?
No! What the fuck?
Emily! No! No, that's Emily! It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
It must be done. Hey, you gonna touch it?
I wanted to save her!
You don't understand.
No, I never would have escaped without her. This is all my fault. Again.
Look, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we're still alive. We have to keep going.
No.
That's funny.
Grace.
Hey. Hey, man, you good? And all right, do I think Grace is tripping? Yeah, but like, chill out, bro. It turned into a monster. You can't. How are you gonna save it?
Literally.
I feel bad though if you like save it. Oh, hey, nigga, look up. Walking with your head down, somebody gonna fuck with you, nigga. Prime example.
I'd like you to come with me.
Come with you.
You about to be
You feel lost, but you're not. You're exactly where you need to be.
Man, what you talking about, bro?
Can you tell me the verification code?
I've been waiting for you, Grace.
Who are you?
89271.
Raccoon City.
Oh?
You're the reason for its destruction, but you're also the key to building a brave new world. You're the final piece. Let us show you your true purpose.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna transfer like 22. Ugh.
Yes, I would like to save my progress.
What they asking me for?
Actually, coding. Is that Ashley?
What the fuck?
Damn. She got the T-virus too. See, she doing it like Michael. She wearing the gloves.
Checking in.
Good timing. Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
Maybe we need a higher clearance.
I requested one.
And I was told to shut down the investigation.
What? Why?
They didn't say.
Orders from on high.
Look, we don't need you taking a hit for this. I'll just go it alone.
We're in this together.
Till the end.
No way.
I've always been good at working in the shadows.
Just don't do it.
Don't stop.
Anything too risky, yeah?
Me? Never.
I'm gonna find Grace. She definitely has something to do with Elpis.
Yo. It's cussing. Yo, they look like Warzone, nigga.
Speaking of Warzone, can we go with the battle plan?
Leon, Raccoon City.
Hopefully you got that picture.
Evacuate immediately. So yeah, look in Resident Evil 2. Leon was a rookie cop. On his first day, he missed the first. He was late showing up to his first shift because he had broke up with his girlfriend the night before.
Wow.
And then that's when the T-virus outbreak started. As soon as he got there, he was just lucky enough to miss the wave, because if he was there, he would have died. But and then the whole one, Raccoon, he was in the city trying to help people and shit. And then he was there when he left right before it got nuked. And now we're back here. Why you do that to him? That's so weird.
I think he comes back up.
You scared of light? Come on, bruh.
Well, the road's gone. You have to find another way around.
All right. I'll leave that to you. I think I found a clue as to where they might be. Some coordinates on Victor's computer.
Got it, thanks.
Right in the center of Raccoon City.
This nigga just failed, bro. Oh my god.